And what's up, hockey fans, and welcome to episode number 67 of Marty's Illegal Stick Hockey Podcast, recording here on March 8th, 2022. Can't even talk tonight. Something going around.
You get it eventually.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, boy. Anyway, this is going to be a great show. We got a championship feel to this show tonight, and I'm so excited to be able to do this. Before we bring our guests in, I'm going to bring my co-hosts in. First of all, the man who has petitioned for cheaper beer prices at the Adirondack Bank Center and has pulled it off, as a matter of fact, at least on Wednesday nights. I'm going to introduce you the one, the only, and he's wearing the same hat I am, Stogie Golf, from our friend Roman Alvarado of the show. Anyways, he is the one, the only, the Macho Dom.
Boys, and ladies and gentlemen, listen, this is going to be an awesome show. I'm going to keep it tight just because we got some stuff to do. So, Scott, do your thing.
Absolutely. And next, I'm going to bring in the guy who actually set this all up. And because of that, I'm going to let him do the introductions because I know he's been chomping at the bit to do this. Anyways, you are going to do the introductions.
Because you're a Michigan fan.
That's right. I am a Michigan
fan. Not only that, he's also the master of all the little things.
Yes, I am. Right. Yes,
he's the professor, Jeremy Roberts. What's up, buddy?
What's up, boys?
How we doing?
Well, it's another day.
Absolutely,
another day.
It's another great.
Maybe you'll let us get a word in tonight. I don't know.
It's been a long. I don't know when we put this together. Saturday night, I think.
Today,
me and Monkey talked. And then I told him he got his wish Sunday afternoon. I was like, all right, we're on Tuesday night. Well, like, find your buddies. Let's go.
Well, that's exactly it. And I know you were having a great time Saturday night. So that's
yeah, sure was.
So anyways, like I said, since you are the man who was responsible for putting this together, I'm going to have you go ahead and bring in our guests tonight. We have multiple guests.
Yeah. They're all from
the 2022 UCHC champs, baby, the Utica Pioneers. Bring them in, Jer.
Yeah, it's John Moncovich, Khristian Acosta, Justin Allen, and it looks like Brandon Osmundson's on the bottom there.
There you go.
Osmundson.
What's up, fellas?
How we doing? Thanks for having us.
Oh, thank you, man. This is great, guys. I mean, we're really honored to have you here tonight, especially you guys are just a complete buzzsaw. I got to tell you, you really are. The number 2 ranked team in the nation. And, you guys, Utica and the Mohawk Valley are so proud of you. We really are.
Monkey's got some company back there behind him, too, eh?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
who decided to let you have that? Whose call was that?
I didn't originally have it. It went back to Zapata's house.
Great. Yeah, him and Buster, that would be perfect.
I texted him yesterday and asked him if I could take it to the house for the night. And he said, yeah. And no one's texted me yet, so it's still here.
Yeah, that's staying at our house until somebody asks for it back.
I think Camp makes its way to Campus West, maybe, eh?
There you go.
There you go.
Be the man with that over there. Sweet.
I don't know. It's that Amy.
Oh, man. That is great. So you guys you're coming off a big win Saturday night against Wilkes, 7-4 right here in front of our home crowd, Utica, New York, in front of a packed house at the Adirondack Bank Center.
It was wild.
It was, and so I got to ask you something. Does it make it that much sweeter knowing that you beat clearly the second best team in your conference, basically for the 3rd time this season to win that title?
Who wants it?
I mean, the thing is too that they had 17 seniors and we've been playing them since freshman year, and they've only taken us down once at their barn, but we know them from juniors playing them in the past, and we have some relationships with some of those guys. A couple guys left here went there, so yeah, that was definitely a big one, and the boys were really hyped up to get them in the finals.
17 seniors. Oh man.
Wow.
That's a heartbreaker.
What did I put on social media? I think the night before the game, I was like, we like to kill seniors' dreams. guess you guys pulled that one off.
Dude.
Yeah. I didn't know they had 17 seniors. Holy.
Yeah,
man.
Like supposed to be their year. They're all saying and stuff. But
did they wait?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
did they not read the towel? But the towel says it's our year. What's going on, boys?
Oh man.
That's actually a good point. Like now you guys play all these teams, and obviously you guys have played juniors. Do you guys have relationships with a lot of the teams you guys play, and know a lot of the guys on the other teams?
I mean, I know for at least like me and John, there's a couple teams in our conference that we have good buddies that play on almost all the teams. So it's like, I think that's the cool aspect of it coming from juniors is from at least our year, we put on like, I think almost 10 kids into the UCHC from that organization.
Wow.
So, I mean, it's pretty cool when you play your buddies, and it's kind of like that inner competition in between us. Like we want to try to beat each other still, but
Right.
It's definitely cool when you line up against somebody, especially like for me, I'm a winger, and I line up against a couple of my buddies throughout the year. So it's kind of cool just to kind of say hello real quick and then
get the chirping going.
Exactly.
Dude, who's on your guys' squad? Speaking of that, playing against guys, who's like who runs their mouth the most? Like, who's the biggest chirper? Is it Justin Allen? It's got to be.
Honestly,
Dude, he's making that face like it's got to be.
I was
I think
going
it's
with,
Monk.
I was
I
going to
gotta
say, I
go
think
with
it's
Monk.
Monkey.
Yeah.
When Monk gets the green light, he does not.
Yeah. Gary gives him the green light to chirp. Monk has some good chirps with some guys. I've witnessed
He also yells at him though for chirping too much sometimes.
Yeah, when I don't get the green light, it's not good. Usually, yeah. So when I get
Mike,
the
when do you
light,
usually
it's
get the
not
green light?
fun. The only time I got the green light this year was against Martino on Newman.
Oh my God.
And that's when he started taking penalties against us here.
Oh, yeah.
I enjoyed that one a lot. I don't like that game.
Oh, man.
Jeff Hart says in the comments, Jackson when he's playing. I go, yeah, I believe that just from talking to the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's awesome.
I mean, this UCHC tournament, I mean, you guys have rolled right through it. And I mean, I was there for the first game there, Manhattanville, was it a couple of weeks ago now on a Tuesday night. And it's almost like you almost feel bad for them after a while because, I mean, it was just crazy there for one thing.
I will never feel bad for Manhattanville.
Well, I mean that in like
Ever.
you guys know what I mean, right? I mean,
Like it's like a cruel, like, can we get this over with kind of way. I know what you mean. Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Right? So, I mean, so you rolled through them. What was that final? I think it was like 11-1.
Yeah.
Right?
That was a Lebanon game.
Yeah.
Lebanon.
Lebanon. When I say man,
Yeah,
I'm sorry. It was Lebanon Valley.
And either way, you could make the argument, Scott, for the same thing with all of these teams. I mean, that was like no disrespect, but like that. I mean, that banner was that your guys is for the taking. It was.
Yeah,
we're gonna get it. One of you guys is gonna come and try and get it, but good luck.
I think that was our mindset. I think
For sure.
Throughout the whole season was, I mean, if we play our game, I don't think anybody can compete with us. And I still think that's the same going all the way through the tournament.
I think so too. That's why.
No doubt.
That's why I got plans already to get to LP. So I'll see you boys there. No pressure, but
I don't want to talk about it because I can't go.
Why not? Dude, can you do anything, bro? Where's the dedication?
I have my son's last Mite tournament is that weekend.
Dude, he's gonna have another one.
It's his last year Mite. If it wasn't his last year Mite, I would.
So what does he play next year?
Squirts.
That sounds better than mites. You can go then.
I mean, we've been playing squirts like the last 2 months because no Mite.
Either way, I'll be there. I'll be loud. You'll hear me. We're trying to get as many people to go. It's gonna be an away game or a home game.
Or it's gonna be a home game.
Pretty much, because I mean, realistically, either way. So, boys, obviously, you guys wouldn't really know. I guess. I mean, you get a good idea because you're not all from around the area. But did you have any idea? You knew it was going to be nuts when you got here, but how important your guys' team was going to be to this community. Like, not just this year, just in general. Because like Utica hockey is such a big part of the local area. And to come in as a part of that and just kind of weave in, that's got to be kind of a surreal experience.
You know what? Khristian, answer that one because you're the newest guy.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, talking to Gary, talking to Terry over the summer, they were sending me videos, a lot of recruitment videos, like the rink, about the community, like what they provide for us. And they have our backing through it all. And playing our first game, it was crazy. Playing in front of like 2,000 fans for a Division III game, it's just nuts. And just knowing how good our team is, we have a special group, and I think we can go all the way this year. So we'll see.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And that's where I was going with that too, because I mean, that Lebanon Valley game, the herd, the crowd, they were all over them. So obviously you guys don't have to experience anything quite to that extent when you go out on the road, do you?
No. I don't think anything's close to the atmosphere.
I think nothing is close, but the closest would be Oswego with their student section.
And that's what me and Monk were looking at a stat last night. Actually, it's on USCHO.com, and this is really crazy. At least for me, like it just puts it in perspective. So I end up somehow clicking on Twitter, takes me to the attendance stats for the whole year, and we are up at 64,000. Roughly.
Oh my God.
You know, guess what the next closest is at? It's Oswego.
15.
15.
Wow.
14,000. We are 14,000.
Mine was a guess. That was a guess.
Oh my God. That's
and we average more than almost the bottom 50 in the entire country.
Dude, that's nuts.
Ozzy,
I think you and me might have talked about this before. I remember Bigsy a couple years back, and it's still the same. It hasn't really changed. Put something on. It was either Facebook or Twitter that Utica College hockey like attendance was like top 5 across all 3 divisions. Like it was even better than Boston University for a while, which is just, I mean, that's insane. And if you think about it, after I've described, going back to what I was saying, how important it is to the community, most of the people there are like, I mean, I'm not even an alumni. Like, I'm just there to go nuts and cheer you guys on. Like, it's crazy. It's such a big part of the area, and it's seriously awesome to see you guys be as successful as you are. Like, it's seriously fantastic to follow this year.
I think that's like our home record kind of displays that, especially at least for when I've been here in Monk, and definitely Justin too. Like, our home record is unbelievable. Especially, I mean, this year obviously losing to Geneseo and Adrian hurt, but like besides that, you take away those 2 teams, I mean. Other teams come in knowing that they have no chance.
Well, that's that leads right to the next question. Do you think these teams, like, once they see you guys on the schedule, they're like, oh shit,
17-2 at home, not a big deal?
Or are they really gonna? Do you honestly think that they believe that they really have a chance? Like, obviously anything can happen, but just the mindset of coming to Utica has to be like, oh no, what do we do?
I think it depends on the team. You know?
Like the goalies, better than the players. Like the goalies try to show up more.
The goalies usually thrive off that crowd.
Dude,
energy.
that's why the Herd being on Manhattanville's goalie was such so big, because he came out of the gate hot. He came out of the gate hot. We talked about this last week, but I'll mention it with these guys if they didn't hear. The Herd's chanting "Coach is bald," which is vicious. So the chanting "Coach is bald," and then a play comes. I can't remember if any of you were on the ice, but
it was before that, because they knew that the goalie had a receding hairline.
Right.
He also has a bald spot.
Here's the thing: they had been mentioning it so much to a point where everyone in the arena had no choice but to understand that they were mentioning the baldness. It was just the way it was. Something happens around the cage, and his helmet comes off, and literally everybody, including the grandma behind me, goes like this. And it was a wrap because you started scrambling because it was over. The game was over. The second that play happened, the game was over. It didn't matter. It was bad. It was so bad.
The Herd has a scouting report. I actually saw it. They have like a lineup sheet, and they got facts about like 15 out of the guys. They dig deep for that stuff.
Nikki and Chung are over here with spreadsheets.
They're chirping guys in warm-ups. Like that was.
That
was pretty nuts. Like even
that was hilarious.
That just sets the tone right away.
I mean, they're nuts. Like I sit with these guys, and they're relentless. You know, I literally have to, like, sometimes the usher will like look at me, and then I'll be like, Nick, calm down. I literally have to corral him back in, and he's like, okay, I got you, and then it's right back to business. And I'm like, these guys, and like once the team like squirts him with a water bottle, it's like pouring gasoline on a fire.
The mental game.
It's like completely over with that point.
Jeff Hart just commented right now, I love John's center ice warmy stare downs. It's the mental game. It's a wrap.
Yeah, I'm mainly looking at the goalie, but if someone's gonna look at me, I'm not gonna let them. You know,
dude, that makes a lot of sense, man, because you're on a tear this year. Like, all right, I'm gonna score tonight, just so you know. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Oh man, Maki, we talked about this last time you were on the show, but I want to get the other guys' perspective on this too. So it's not like you guys play a cupcake schedule either. You played 7 games against nationally ranked teams. I mean, you only got the 2 losses against teams that are either A, number 1 ranked right now, or 2 were ranked number 1. So, but after that winter break, you guys came out, I mean, just blazing. You've been on an absolute tear ever since. So what I want to know is is that just a coincidence coming out of the gate, just that extremely hot, or did that winter break help kind of reset, kind of get things going? Is that, one of the things that was a big factor?
I think probably after the Geneseo loss, I think that just motivated us.
For sure.
I don't know. I can't speak for these three guys, but I want to see him in the Frozen Four. I'd like to get him one more shot. Having some guys point them one to us when they scored the second goal of the game really fired me up. So hope we get him. But yeah,
I think it was also the way we played too. I think we felt that we deserved better than that. I guess result, because I mean I thought we carried the play pretty well and took it to them. Had the most chances, especially. I mean, we had one goal called back off a questionable goalie interference call.
Right.
So, I mean, I believe if that goal counts, I mean, I think we end up taking that game just the way we were playing. So, I mean, that kind of there's a little bitter taste in our mouth, I think, and we want them.
I think they really don't want to see you guys again. I mean, like you said, if that goal counted, that turned the tide in that whole entire game. And there's no way that they would ever bounce back from it. And I think
because there's those two empty net goals.
See them. Yeah. They see you guys that they're like right there and you're like, oh, okay. So
we're firing.
They're rolling and you guys are by far better than Geneseo. You can see it just on paper. You know what I mean? Obviously the game still has to be played, but either way, I think Geneseo just doesn't have to.
I think
really don't want to see you guys. Oh yeah,
our depth is. I mean, we have four lines that can
score easy,
and then our defense too. I mean, we are solid all the way through. I mean, this is definitely the best team I've ever played on.
I mean, you have the defensive player of the year right here.
That is
not a big deal.
Not a big deal.
Not a big deal at all. You know what I mean?
Not a big deal.
Alan just made that, so congrats to him.
Thank you.
Yeah,
he broke a record too, I think.
Is that good? Is that good?
Not bad.
Is that good?
Definitely not bad.
Well, yeah, you guys were all over. I'm sure. I don't know if everybody did. I'm sure you guys did. I was off, so I watched the selection show, and it's so funny whenever the NCAA talks about Utica, because it's like we finally are here and we belong here. And it being the last one seed to be announced, I was sitting there. I was like, I know they are going to get a number one. It's driving me insane. Just say it already. Oh, dude! And they actually gave you guys such a big comment or compliment, saying it had the best numbers in the country for a reason. I'm like, there we go. Now we're talking. Let's go. Let's get this crap over with. This is ridiculous. Yeah, some respect. Forget it. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear nothing about Geneseo. I'm tired of it. Let's go. Adrian. Oh God.
Yeah, we've won 17 in a row right now.
Yeah. Seriously, mention something.
Right. So I was going to ask you guys, who's the guy who you want to face, but apparently it sounds like Geneseo is the team. Or are you looking to get back with Adrian again?
Geneseo, then Adrian.
Yeah, Janet will play.
Hey, there you go.
I mean, to be honest, though, if we could avoid Adrian in the finals, we'll take it. Absolutely. We're hoping for them to drop a game somehow early.
Justin's like, what are you guys, nuts?
So wait, I gotta I'm the first line of defense here, and maybe I don't want to
play against those guys. But I mean, honestly, after playing everyone this season, we've seen the top and the bottom, of course, with our conference playing Jenny and Adrian too. So I mean, I don't know, speaking for the other guys, but I think Adrian's the only team that's matching up with us head to head, because I didn't feel like Geneseo was any better than a Wilkes, to be totally honest. They had 15 shots on net, and we just couldn't bury one that night. Yeah,
they had net goals.
It's unfortunate they had the two empty netters. Yeah, to make it looks 3-0 on paper.
Right, and the first round bye is obviously awesome, but you kind of hope that no one cools down, because I mean, the kid's been bananas. I mean, he's been so good. So I mean, some nights where he gets 3 shots in an hour is what it seems like, but
he saved them though.
Yeah, but he saved exactly. So it'll be. I don't know. I don't want to pump your guys' tires too much, but I can't see anybody realistically. As far as I'm concerned, the banner's coming home. It's someone else's job to come and take it from you. That's end of it.
I wanted to ask you that too, Justin, especially you being that you're the the defenseman. Does he ever say to you guys sometimes, especially in those games where he's only facing 2 shots in 2 periods, guys, can you let him take a shot on goal on me just so I can stay fresh?
Keep him honest a little bit.
Please, just something. It's just from the point. Anything.
I mean, to be totally honest, we're getting yelled at if they're getting shots on net. So we're doing anything we can to keep it off the net. Oh yeah. remember we had the shots were like 15-2 in one of the periods, and they were like 10 minutes left in the first, and they're like, no more shots on net. That's the goal right now. No more shots on net.
Right.
We're like, they could just throw one from the red line on the net.
Right.
At that point, that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Well, they kind of have to. You know what I mean? I can't remember if it was the Manhattanville game or the Wilkes game. I got a buddy. He's gone to a million comps games this year. But he hasn't really got to a lot of Pioneers games. Just looks at me and goes, "Dude, the pressure from this team is unbelievable. Like it's just gas pedal from the get go. Yeah, relentless. And it's all four lines. It's all the pairing of defensemen. It's almost like I almost feel like Dickey's ready to bring the puck up some of these times. Like it's unbelievable.
Well, it's funny, Dixie, like you'll see him. He'll cover the puck, and then he'll be like, "No, I want to play it," and he'll just like play with it.
Yeah,
I'm like,
well, he handles the puck really well.
Oh,
so
he handles the puck great, but it's almost like he's bored. He has to do something.
Right. Yeah. No, there's no setup. There's just gas pedal all the way. Gas pedal Gary.
And not to mention, you still have the other two goaltenders that are very good too.
Oh,
The Twin Towers.
That.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, you put those guys. I mean, Dixie's great, but he's the shorter one. You put a taller guy in net. Where are you shooting?
Shorter.
Right.
Shorter is a way
but
to put it.
that actually brings up a point. And when Dixie got hurt against Stevenson, was there a sense of, oh no, or did you? I mean, Brian Landsberger was lights out when he played the few games there while Dixie was recovering. What'd you guys feel? Was it going to be like, we're going to be fine, no worries, we got this?
Or just a next man up mentality. Things
Exactly.
That's how it is. We have full trust in both all three of our goalies. One goes down, we have trust. Land's been on fire, and then Louis been great also. So we have all trust in all three of our goalies.
Yeah, Lance puts in some serious work too, especially after practice. He's out there for an extra hour just taking 500 breakaways.
Really?
Yeah.
That's where it came off in Wilkes.
Every day.
Yeah.
That's the practice came into play.
He's not lying.
Yeah, dude.
That kid loves the game.
Yeah.
Dude, he was dynamite. He was a .965 save percentage this season. I mean, he really was. Every time he got a chance, he stepped up. It was beautiful.
That's awesome.
Takes a little pressure off of Dickey.
Yeah. But Dixie's probably going, don't be too good because it's my spot. That's my crease.
Right. Yeah, that's awesome. That's great. It's great.
Yeah.
So what do you guys do for, I mean, obviously you guys have been on a tear. So practice. Is it still intense? Does Gary let off the gas a little bit? It's every day.
No chance.
It's right on.
Every day.
Still going balls to the wall.
Do you think Gary has a brake pedal?
No.
Dude, that doesn't. No.
They just keep getting more intense. Like, obviously he runs practices. He sets them up a certain way. So some days are more like intense than others, but the focus and, the pace of play is always the same. And he's always trying to drive that pace because the minute that pace drops, our game's going to drop.
Right.
It also definitely helps too, like the way he designs our practice. We got some of the best players in the country on our team, so he wants us battling every day, which just makes us that much better. That's why we're just so prepared every game, because you see some of the top teams dropping some like weird games to some really low seeds, but we don't do that. We just keep rolling.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, Jenny lost to Cortland, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Which was shock. That was a shock. I saw that and I'm like,
yeah,
what?
That's crazy.
And Fredonia, they lost Fredonia.
Yeah.
You guys are at a huge advantage. I mean, you guys got guys on. Even you guys got bottom six guys that could start on probably almost any other team in the country.
Yeah,
so when it comes to practice and you guys are going full tilt like a Peterbilt right from day one, I mean, that's beautiful.
Yeah, and those guys not playing are going that much harder too. So
Right.
Constant competition every day. And we're all really competitive guys, so we're.
And you guys got to try and deal with Buster on skates, who's like an apartment building on skates.
All right, with that move that he pulled off Saturday, I mean, he put the puck in the net. But did your guys' jaws drop on that? Because everybody else's did.
Yeah.
I mean, he just made a move, and I'm like, whoa.
He surprises you with something every day.
How's he doing?
That was unbelievable.
Yeah,
he pulls some crazy moves in practice. Sometimes you're just like, dude. Like, okay.
Like that goalie has a mother,
Yeah, that man has a family. Dude, that's high praise coming from the Wizard of Osmundson too. Josh, who you gonna call? Yeah, Buster.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Justin, being an offensive, like, how do you how do you line up with a guy like that? Like, what's your game plan? Or is it just like slash his ankles and hope for the best? Like, what's the deal?
No, you just gotta. He's a big body. You just gotta stay in front of him, and I know he's gonna be trying to pull some tricks, so I just keep stick on puck all day on the outside.
Don't let Justin fool you. Him in practice, he gets danced all the time. So
These guys, that's chirping.
you should see some of the
Defensive
things
player of the year. Yeah, right.
Hey, we'll call
That's an
Terry in
offensive
here.
award.
He watched me and B do a little 1v1. We know who came out on top.
Getting walked by a defenseman.
I just know the gray line always dominates. Gray lines dominate blue defensemen.
Oh boy!
So how about
always be doing push-ups at the end of our competition drills? It's
Push-ups. What do you know? I've seen this kid work out. He's a savage. Push-ups. Are you kidding? He's on Bosu balls with resistance bands bouncing around. I've seen this.
That's all for
3
show.
months a year?
It happens for like 10 minutes and he's done. All for show.
Once the video's recorded, he's out.
Oh, it's just for the Grand Monkey.
That's all it's for, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
So how about the Hail Mary play there, Khristian? Did you guys work on that in practice when you came out of the box and catch the puck in your gut and turn around and score?
That's the first time it's happened in my career. It was crazy, and also came into my stomach, so it was pretty hard catching. But yeah, all worked out. Happy to score, and we got to win. We got to win, so it's all that matters.
Right. That's right.
That was awesome.
Jared, they don't ask how; they ask how many.
Yeah,
yeah, right.
The glue guy of the team.
There you go.
No way that was a planned play when Khristian didn't even have his bucket all the way strapped. And coming
Well, I asked him Saturday night. I go, so did you ever play football in your life? Because that was one hell of a pass.
QB1. That's awesome. Oh, dude.
No, it does. That sounds like almost like a Madden move. And Justin, we know you're the big gamer on the team, right?
I got a lot of the guys into it now, though. They're all playing, and they're not putting the hours I am, but they're on there every day.
You guys, what's the team favorite game then?
Oh, Call of Duty.
Call of
It's gotta
Duty,
be.
Call of Duty?
Yeah.
There's a huge rivalry between me and Khristian Dr. Stuart Acosta. There's a big rivalry.
I'm up 2-1 this series. We had some Venmo deposits to each other. There has been a little competition, 1v1. So
I love it.
I know the boys do some private matches, but yeah, Jalen's the biggest gamer of the team. Probably biggest gamer I've ever met in my life. It's kind of crazy.
Bad.
Dude, he's got the look. Like he looks like he's getting ready for Twitch.
It's because he's literally getting on right after this call.
Yeah,
We're on the main stream tonight. Boys.
he's pretty good though. I'll give it to him. He's a pretty good player.
Wait, Justin, you really streaming stuff?
No, but like so I play on the school's team, and we play in the College COD League. So every Tuesday and Wednesday they do College COD will stream it, and there's like 10,000 viewers watching us.
So
dude, you
Wow.
gotta start right now building the brand, brother. You gotta branch out on your own soon.
I would. That's the dream. That's the dream, baby.
He sometimes streams our matches when we do team matches.
Yeah, I do actually. I'll commentate. Yeah. It's pure entertainment when the boys are playing.
That's awesome.
And
I'm sure.
Sometimes the chirps get like real bad.
Yeah. and we have a ranking system for the private matches. Like all the guys are ranked 1 through however. And Jalen can't be ranked because he's so damn good.
Right. It's
I think the rankings.
Like it's ridiculous.
All right.
We're just gonna be a ranked coach. That's what.
We can't go through everybody, but Monkey, who's top and who's bottom easily?
Not counting.
Let's not get into this.
Right now.
So out of the ranked guys, Reegs is definitely top.
Wow.
Regan likes to also put in hours.
Hours.
And that's not exaggerated.
Dante's
he's up there too.
Buster's
and Buster. I would say down towards the bottom. I mean, you're basically talking to guys who just got the game in the past couple weeks. So like Louis St. John, Matt Wood.
By far the worst. By far.
Louis bad. Louis crouch walking around the corner trying to get you.
He's like Jim in The Office when he first starts playing. Just no idea what's going on. It's awesome.
He's
You never know.
If you guys were wondering, though, I am above Acosta in the rankings, just if you guys are wondering. So
I was. You know what, Ozzy? I was wondering. Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah, put that out there.
That's
man.
awesome.
That is great. That is so cool. So here's a little off the rails question for you guys. Let's see. I'm so curious to see what the answer is going to be here. You get to do individual introductions, let's say, and you're like a professional wrestler. You get a theme song entrance. What is the song you're coming out to? We'll start with you, Maki.
You can't start with me. You got to go somewhere else.
You got to go somewhere else.
Because I have no clue. I got to really think here. So you guys take your time.
Dude, this is going to be great because I remember asking Ozzy what his pregame routine was. He's like, oh, it's nothing special. And then it went off the rails for like 10 minutes and it's bananas. So, yeah, no.
Right. Ozzy, you're next.
Khristian, what do you got?
I want to hear Ozzy's, honestly. We were just listening to WWE songs on Sunday, actually.
Let's go. That's how you get fired up, boys.
Shout out to my house for having the boys over. Appreciate those guys.
Oh, if I had a walkout song, oh man, this is really on the spot.
The Undertaker song.
I got one. If it's a tag team event, B and I are going out together, and we're doing Bad Boys because he's it's perfect, like Will Smith and whoever else plays it. It's perfect.
Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence. And how long? We've watched those movies together so many times. It's perfect.
Oh, that's awesome.
There's no better answer than that. It's top notch.
It's top notch. Oh, that's awesome.
Tag team match.
Alan, what do you got?
Oh man. So me and my roommate last year used to come out from the kitchen with the lights off. We turn on the strobe lights and pretend we were coming out for like a UFC fight. So my walkout song last year was "Walk 'Em Down" by Ali Mustafa. So I think I'm gonna have to go with that one again.
Nice.
Did you guys do the Bruce Buffer for each other too? The fighting. Did you do that?
Oh yeah.
That would have been awesome. That's electric.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Had to get the real feel for it.
Oh my gosh, that is so awesome.
It's epic, dude. I love it.
Acosta, what's yours?
I beat that beat up, DJ Pauly D. I know the boys love that.
Nice.
Dude, let's go.
Dave's been getting into that song a lot lately. So,
dude, that's terrific.
Classic.
All right, so whoever does the music at the odd, if you're listening.
Yeah, exactly.
Beat up.
Dude, if I heard that at the odd, I get up, I leave. I just I'm done. I can't. Savage.
Individually, that's what they have to do, though.
Dude, why not? It'd be sweet.
Awesome.
Especially like at the beginning of the seat. Like, let's have some fun with this. Like when you're playing Kings, come on. Well, yeah, because they're gonna win, right? Yeah.
I missed the Swedish trivia. They need to bring back the Swedish trivia.
Oh yeah, there you go.
It was great. I looked at it every day every game, and I never got all three right. Not a single time. And I tried every single time, and I could not figure it out to save my life.
They were pretty easy questions.
That's the worst part, man.
They were really easy.
Yeah, Monk was too busy staring at the other team's goalie to really pay attention.
Looking for a receding hairline.
No, so about that kid though, we played him in juniors. B and I did. I don't know if you did, Jaws, but he actually had a bald spot in the back of his head in juniors also. So that kid's had that for years, and he's our age. He's like 23.
That's why he's got a little bit of fire in him, right? He's a little frustrated. He's ready to go.
I don't know.
I don't think he's ever beat us.
He was pretty quick to get that helmet once it came off.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, it was like, I'm naked.
you can't give Utica fans an inch because they're going to take a mile. Like it was awesome. Josh in the chat, Roy. Dude, it's so bad. Oh. I almost I forgot who I never got the kid's name, but he was sitting behind us. We were talking to him, and he goes, yeah. So you guys like students? Or I was like, dude, I'm 30. Like, he goes, oh really? I go, yeah. Now that I mentioned it, this whole thing kind of seems screwed up. Crazy.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome.
What chant do you guys, if you guys actually can understand them, what chant really gets you guys going from the crowd?
That's a great question, Jared.
I think the Utica.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
the best by far is in the national anthem when they just do the UC.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That will for like
That's your
forever
light switch. That's what flips your switch.
Yeah. Yeah, like when it's packed and it's loud, man.
This past weekend.
We're now, so I don't know what's gonna happen.
No, that's not. That's
UC's
not
not going anywhere.
Hey, coach said UC is not going anywhere in the national anthem, so it's not.
I like
going
to hear
anywhere.
that.
Perfect.
UC's not. Yeah, Josh,
but
you in the chat.
I always like the Utica one because that one's just. It really gets the whole entire arena going.
It's easy. You can't be too complicated because people get.
They get a lot. I mean, we have 3,000 people, and we can. Actually, the Utica chant works better for the Pioneer games than it does for the Comet games. I don't know why.
Don't even get me started, dude.
Oh, I was gonna say, Jared, do not open that can of worms,
I had to do it to you. Dom.
Some of you guys, I think, have been to Pioneer or Comets games. I don't know if I've ever seen you at any of this year, but dude, the fans, I'm telling you, they don't like people cheering anymore. They don't want you to cheer. They're calling people obnoxious. It's the worst. I can't even.
Yeah, but the balls out is the best.
Dude, those are my guys. They're awesome.
Absolutely.
They're awesome. They're the best. I almost wore my shirt, but I didn't think it'd be appropriate, considering it's Pioneers. Dude, people think that I'm the guy with the shirts. I'm not the guy. You got to get all the shoe shirt. I got nothing to do. I just, you give me a brand, I'll run with it. But it's not me. There's nothing I can do.
Well, guys, any special preparations you guys are going to be going through for the first round of the NCAAs? I mean, it's only because this kind of feels like the Super Bowl, right? Where you win the UCHC Championship, and now you got to wait 2 weeks to play again. Right. So, is there anything out of the ordinary you're going to be doing to get ready?
I think we're just going to be just stay the same form. I know we have practice here the rest of the week, so just kind of I think it's big on our mindset. I think that's the biggest thing is not losing focus on what got us to this point or getting distracted. I think it's just more of just staying focused and kind of understanding like the opportunity that we have and the team that we have, and we can't let this moment slip away. Because I mean, I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm only have like 1 or 2 more years left, so I don't know how many more opportunities we'll have at this. So this is kind of like, take it while you can and go for it.
Dance.
Yeah,
the last dance. Yeah, the last dance. Got to watch that on repeat just to get hyped up.
To add to that, one thing we always say is we don't change our game for other people. For a lot of the teams that come in and play us or we go to them, we don't change our game just because we're playing them. They got to change for us. So we're really not going to change anything over the next course, but just stick to our script that we've been doing all season. It's been proven that it's working, and just we're going to hopefully continue to have it work.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, like I said, the reason I asked because it is an extraordinarily long layoff, really. When you're used to playing every weekend, and then you got to wait that extra week. But I'm sure you guys are going to do everything you got to do, and I'm sure you're going to look very good come March 19th.
Yeah, the boys will be ready.
We're excited.
A lot of video games in between for sure.
Josh went to chat gaming. I was going to say
I'm going to class next week too, so I'll be playing a lot of COD.
Oh yeah, that's actually bad. We're gonna
guys
have to do a Team Warzone event.
Yeah, maybe we'll stream it or something. We can get it on you guys. You guys should check it out or something.
Dude, you guys, I'm telling you, you should stream because it'd be hilarious. It'd be hysterical.
We just have to watch our chairs because they get pretty.
Yeah. Maybe let's not stream it then yet.
We'll have to mute them. We'll have to mute the audio in between the rounds, and then when we're back to our team and we're talking comp, we can turn it back up.
I mean, sometimes we get people literally threaten to drive over to other people's houses and fight them. That's the point we're getting to.
Hey, but that's like, that's the type of passion you need on a winning team.
Right.
That's
right.
it.
It's a little psychotic at like 10:30 at night too.
Yeah, but no, listen, if you went and picked any championship team of any sport, this happened at least once, I'm sure. So we gotta roll with it, boys.
The best part is though, is like you just got to go to practice the next day and see him at 7 a.m.
Yeah,
it's completely over.
7 a.m.
Oh yeah, they're good.
Oh,
when the rankings come out, there's a lot of chirps in the morning.
Oh yeah.
At 6:55 a.m., we got Khristian Acosta running across my stall, yelling at me, saying, he did better than me the night before. So that's. And I haven't taken a sip of coffee yet, and I'm already listening to him run his mouth. It sucks sometimes.
So this is where the flyer came from this year.
Yeah, it came from COD. There you go.
This is it, man. Gary ran a crazy. No, man, it was Call of Duty. I'm telling you.
Makes us closer.
Guys, I do have another question for you. Pioneer superfan Scott Weaver just messaged me and wants me to ask you guys, Have you ever wanted to do the flying V?
When I was younger, yeah.
I'm trying to try it in a game. We're already beating teams like 10-1. Might as well just try something.
Yeah,
right.
teddy bear toss
Like,
game wouldn't have hurt it.
Especially all the fans there, they probably want to see something. So I'm all for it.
First guy's getting
I
absolutely
think Justin
blown up.
Allen would lead it probably.
Yeah, let Monkey just lead it right out.
No, Zapata can lead it
Zapata,
out. That's
yeah.
a great
Yeah.
one. He can go right
Yeah.
up.
And then we'll have
We'll get him
Scoville up
back.
the front too.
Yeah, Scoville, and then Holtz.
Oh god.
See, that's how you
Buster.
guys you keep guys coming through or people coming through the door for some of these games that just drag.
Yeah.
Like because I'm a Canton alum, and I was like, oh man, Canton's coming to town. I'd love to go watch that game. I good way to kill Sunday, but like, and I was like, you know what? It's not going to be a good game, like at all. Justice Heenan's gum would go flying. He'd lose. Yeah, probably.
Oh god, how can you imagine? I would love to see Dixie. I'd love to see any of the goalies like actually shoot for the empty net.
Dixon
Yeah.
wants it so bad. I'm telling you.
That's a lot
If-
more
if-
acceptable than a flying
if
V.
we are in a game where there's an empty net, Dixon's going for it if he sees an opportunity.
Oh,
Yes.
I would love to see that.
Yes. If we can get some empty nets through the national tournament, that would be beautiful. That'd be a beautiful thing. The flying V in the
Flying V
semifinals.
and the empty netter by the goalie. Yes.
Oh, dude.
That
If
would
you
be
guys
amazing.
pull off a flying V, is that like bag skate the next day?
Yeah.
It's gonna be Herb Brooks literally not even letting him leave the ice. This is gonna be
that
again.
Yeah.
Again.
That's awesome.
Those 5 guys are benched too the rest of the game.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That is great. That is awesome. Well, guys, I can't begin to tell you how much we've enjoyed this. This has been so much fun having you guys here, and like I said, you mean so much to this community. You really do. And I mean, everything you've done and just the season that you're having is unbelievable. The 25 wins is a school record. You know, I mean, you haven't lost since last year. I mean, it's just incredible what you've done. And you know, we want to wish you all the luck and going into the NCAAs, and we know you're going to do awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
We
Thank you.
appreciate you guys having us, and no, it's when you talk about just how much we mean to the city. I mean, they mean so much to us too. I mean, like we wouldn't be here without the fan base that we have.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think like it goes to show after every game the amount of people that stay and when we wave our sticks, or how excited that we try to celebrate with the fans. We're always pumping up the fans as we're going by, or I mean, we love the city, and just what they have done for us and support for us is just. Like I said, we wouldn't be here without that fan base.
Beautiful.
I've only been here for a year and I love it so far. And I only have like 1 or 2 more years left. So it's great. Like
Beautiful.
Other two transfer guys can say the same thing. They love Utica and what the fans have to offer for us. So we got a special group, and let's just see what we can do with it.
The job's not finished.
No,
Yep.
definitely right.
Last dance for Cameron Bartowski.
The last dance.
Do it for 6.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome. Now you guys just need to win so he can give like a Steve Kerr type speech. Like, I got to bail Allen out again.
Oh, geez, that's awesome. But yeah, seriously, like I said, great. Best of luck to you coming up. And I know Dom's going to be in Lake Placid.
Yeah, I'll be there.
I'm gonna try to get.
No, go to your kid. I was kidding. I didn't mean to try and talk about it being an unsupported father.
This is the thing. His last game's at 5:00 that Saturday.
Dude, you can't make it.
Come on, back.
There's no. If you make it to,
I'll miss
give you
maybe
$100.
a little bit of the first period.
Dude, I don't think you're. What time's the game start? His game?
His game starts at 5, possibly
There's
earlier.
no
Possibly
way.
earlier.
There's
Possibly
no. You're not even talking. You're not even speaking like reality
Yes,
right now.
Yes,
No, you're just irrational.
And the weather's nicer, so it's gonna be drier.
You don't know that, dude.
Yes, I
We've
do.
gotten snowstorms in June.
Stop it.
I do too. Yeah, listen, I agree. He's right, but listen. I'll be there. So
I'm. My girlfriend thinks I'm crazy. She's like, "Wait, what? What are we doing?"
I know you're crazy.
So I mean, it's gonna happen. Like, I mean, I'm literally gonna walk out of the audit at like 6:00 and go, I can get there in 2 hours. I can do it. And I'm gonna get in the car and I'm gonna go.
It's
So think about it.
irrational.
I'm already like on 12 North. So I mean, it's see it.
All right.
I'll just have.
Since we're on the topic, if you're watching this or you're listening back and you're a Pioneers fan, you should go get tickets. Go.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
absolutely.
close enough.
It's close enough. You can make a day trip out of it.
Where we can turn this into basically a home game.
Yeah.
Place seats about, I think it's like 9. I think is what it seats.
10 to 15 family members coming for me.
Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes.
I think we definitely have the geographical location to make it a home game compared to anyone else.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Absolutely.
100%.
The next closest teams would be anybody from New England, right? There's no other way anybody else.
I mean, Geneseo, maybe. I don't know where Geneseo
Hobart,
is.
maybe. I don't know.
Hobart. They're not far from us.
Hobart. Elmira.
But Hobart does. I don't think anyone has the fans like we do that would travel like that.
No, they're not.
No.
There's no. No, there's no
Hobart
chance.
seats like 45 at their rink. 45 people.
Right. Dude, I know they do. Like, I know they do, but I've seen pictures of it. I forgot who I was talking to. Someone was like, "Oh man, is Wilkes used to playing in an environment like this?" I go, I don't even think they have seats at their arena, to be honest. Like, I know they do, but I don't think they do.
They got like 2 rows of bleachers.
They have 2 rows of, yeah. My son's played in that rink, and he's like,
this is like you play in an auditorium. They play in it's like a sports plex. It's not the same.
It's not the same. It's a rec center. It's a rec center.
Right. Right.
Screw there. Our last home game at the Arts probably be crazy, right?
Yeah.
At 2 o'clock.
I think it'll be sold out probably.
It'll be a 2 o'clock game for you guys. So yeah, I think it's going to be crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, people are already bombarding me. Can you get tickets? Can you get tickets? Can you get tickets?
Oh, for next week?
Yeah.
Will you guys be there tomorrow to get the tickets for?
Well, I have to work.
I have to work, but I could
sad reality for you guys when you get out of college is having to work.
Well, if anyone will be there, I'll be there at 10 a.m. So
yeah, that's
nice.
right. Actually,
at 10:30.
that's actually not a bad plug right now because I don't know.
Yeah.
I know it's out on Facebook and on social media.
Yeah.
But tickets do go on sale tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
But that's for season ticket holders only.
Only.
And then they go to the general public on Sunday.
Yeah.
So
and season ticket holders can also renew their seats.
That's right.
Starting tomorrow too.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm so close to getting back Pioneers tickets because I used to have season tickets and I got rid of them. Just
do it.
I'm gonna get rid of my Comets ones because I'm sick of sitting through the Adirondack Bank library for those guys.
He's gonna get a new coach of the Devils next year, so I knew he does good. The Devils, I didn't say the Devils, so it's an evil coach next year.
Oh God, I don't even want to think about that. I don't even think about it.
Oh boy.
Yeah. We just got done talking about how happy we were in hockey.
If Neil's hearing that right now,
he's pulling his hair out.
Yeah,
He's just ripping it out. He's
I know.
chewing on his shirt like Frank the Tank Fleming. Which that was the highlight of the Comet season by far, him being there, throwing hot dogs.
Oh boy.
That was the worst.
Well, like I said, anyway, well, I'm sure you guys got a big Call of Duty game lined up, right?
yeah, I think we actually are playing tonight. So
Are we playing? I'm so down.
I'm
There we
down to
go.
show a
We just
couple
started
shirts.
Call of Duty War.
Acosta will be on in 5.
I'll throw it in the group chat right now.
Yeah, he's the king of saying he'll be on in 5 because his
And then
be on
just
in
showing
5
up.
is like be on in an hour and a half.
I'm probably just gonna go right next door and watch Jalen play a little bit, see what his deal is.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna stream Jalen's game.
But he locks the door, so no one can go in his room while he's playing a serious match. It's kind of crazy.
Dude, it's a serious event.
Yeah, it's a college event.
So
Who's the
exactly.
athlete?
There you go.
NCAA doesn't want him to have people in the room with him.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's against the rules. It's against the rules.
It's gotta be both.
the NIL is it's all separated. It's all him. Can't be everybody that's in the frame.
Good point.
Oh boy. Well, guys, like we said, best of luck. This coming to the upcoming tournament, and like I said, you mean so much to the city, the community, and everything. And you guys are great. That's all we can say. So,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
absolutely. Thank you so much for coming on.
And you know what? We'll promise you a spot after the tournament.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. You
fun,
got to come back and tell us all about it. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
No doubt about it.
Maybe we can get Mick this time, eh? Or Dex.
Yeah, that guy.
Well, they were going to be
Yeah.
here, but there was a scheduling conflict, so that's these things happen. It's all good.
No, it's on them. It's on them.
Something that.
Oh,
jeez.
These are the cool guys right here.
Yeah, right.
No, this is the squad.
Yeah.
Maybe add Reed and Kavanaugh to it too. That guy.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
No, he needs to be in.
No, he needs to go. He needs to go to class.
Oh yeah, that's
True that.
Hey, you know what we'll talk about next time is aliens.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I was gonna say when the season's. I didn't want to bring it up. I was saying this is probably better for when the season's over. But we're gonna have to. Anyone else can be on, but we're gonna have to ISO cam. Just because me and you, we got to get into this, man. Like we got a lot to talk about.
Absolutely.
I remember.
I think we may have just lost 3 guys.
I don't think we were on. I don't think we were on my show, but I remember talking. Like you're like, dude, you got to talk to Justin Allen because he's wild.
He was sitting outside staring at the night sky, looking at stars.
What am I with Holland, number 15?
Yeah, him and Eric are soulmates, and they all talk about 7 in the mornings about aliens.
Every morning it's something new about aliens. I sit next to John.
I love it though.
Who's next to John on the other side? Holland. Who's next to Holland? Acosta. Me and Acosta just listen to it every morning.
I get to learn a couple things though, but I'm just like, this is just so stupid. Like,
oh my god.
No offense. Just like at 7 in the morning, too, I'm already cranky. Like I'm just like, it's not what I want.
Cranky because Acosta was just ripping B about last night's COD.
Yeah, it's about COD getting chirped, B's in my ear. Like I said, 2 stalls over from B. Like,
don't let him fool you. This man will literally start an argument every day between us.
Yeah,
it's like
apparently we're a couple, me and him.
They're a married couple.
This is what you need. This is how you win. This is the key to success.
There it is, right there.
Together, though, we are pretty dangerous. So if we're on a 6-man COD team,
that is true. I feel bad for anyone else on the other side of the mic who has to hear me and Acosta chirping them because
combat shields and Panzerfaust.
Blake Holmes.
Yeah, Blake Holmes.
Yeah, get Blake.
Give me
Holmes.
2 rounds, and I can have him screaming at the mic saying anything. 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is so much fun.
Oh man,
we need so much more long time with these guys. We really do. We can just honestly go right off the rails.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. In the offshoot, we're not going to talk about hockey at all. We'll just let Justin go.
Oh yeah, I'm so down for that.
You might lose viewers.
Oh, you might gain some though.
I was just going to say it's going to go viral.
We'll gain some viewers.
We'll get some,
sure, but
we'll get some weird DMs. Like, you should say that. Say it again. Like,
yeah.
We're gonna get DMs to the account that just says I'm here and I'm ready. It's gonna be bad, dude. I love it. So that'll be it's just Justin's in for the aliens podcast that we're gonna start.
We'll get Holland there too, for sure.
Justin, think of a name and we'll get it streamed and we'll start the Justin Allen Aliens show.
There it is. It's perfect.
All about it,
dude. That'd be sweet.
Allen's aliens.
Yeah.
Allen's aliens.
Book it.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Like I said, remember, Monk? I told you the show's going to go off the rails anyway.
Oh yeah.
I told you the 4 of us would be a lot to handle.
Oh boy.
I hope we play COD tonight because I want to get the chirps going.
You're playing COD tonight. It's happening.
Yeah. I did. You know, like I told Maki, I go, you know what? I suck at COD, but dude, just like I would love to just hear the chirps just going back and forth.
It wouldn't be any worse than Louis, I promise.
Yeah, it's what Louis
Louis.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Louis just got the game. Like, you can't be much worse than someone who just got the game. Like,
Monkey, I've seen these guys try and handle technology. They probably could. I'm telling you.
I'm not. Well, see, I'm a gamer, but I'm a sports guy. I'm I'm like,
if it was Nintendo, I'd be all right.
Well, no, I mean not that far back, but I mean
Nintendo. He's got it set up next to his beige computer.
I do. You're absolutely right. As a matter of fact, Mac, no way. I'm Commodore 64, baby.
He's got Presario. What do you mean?
Presario.
Oh, Jesus, that's awesome. That is awesome. But yeah, guys, like I said, thank you so much for coming on. We
thanks,
really,
guys.
truly appreciate you taking the time to come on and talk to us. And like I said, you guys are going to do great. We just know it. So
appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you. Absolutely.
Yeah, it was fun. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Oh boy.
I'll be back after the episode. I'll be back after the now. We'll be back to the alien.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's great. All right, that was John Moncovich, Justin Allen, Brandon Osmundson, and Khristian Acosta from the UCHC Champion Utica Pioneers heading to the NCAA tournament.
Number 1, baby.
That's right.
There you are. Absolutely. Absolutely.
You got the trophy. You're not even showing it.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, we gotta see
it's
it.
Yeah, bring that up to the camera. There you go.
Oh, there, okay.
Yeah, the light.
There it
But,
is.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Does that? Wait a
Yeah.
second. What's the year on that?
Yeah. We don't talk about it.
2020,
Yeah, why?
2021.
You didn't have to say that. Come on.
Dude, I'm sorry. I just couldn't help
It's
it.
it's a little
It's a trophy
unfortunate
we
for
just won.
Elmira because they don't have theirs, but it's ours. So that's unfortunate.
Wait.
I love them. Oh,
What?
God, I love them.
I mean, I'm assuming this was Elmira's last year because didn't they win the league last year in 2021?
So we're just commandeering trophies now?
It's ours now. I don't know.
All right, don't give it back. Hold on to that. Don't give it back.
Maybe commandeering
Not getting
trophies and
back.
maybe
Actually
soccer
smart,
balls,
so
but
it's got a
that's
nice
another
trophy next time, maybe.
that's another conversation.
I have a place you can hide that if you need to. Just let me know.
Oh no, the school's trophy case will do just fine.
Good. Yeah, lock that up. Don't let them take it back. What are we doing? Unbelievable.
Yeah, exactly. All right.